Hi Scouts, old Boy Scout here. Me and Sarah out running around out in the woods today. Figured we'd give it a stop and see if we can get a little video going here. I'm hoping that the new microphone is not picking up all the water noise, but as you can see, river's in the backdrop. And yes, she's been out swimming in it. I want to talk today about being prepared. It is one of those type things that we all know we need to be. That's part of our motto is be prepared. Get a little closer here, okay? And I got some water. I got some water down here. Yes. Okay, yeah. It's raining out here. But she wanted to come outside and she wanted to go play. So this is what we're doing today. But being prepared. We came out today just for a simple little drive out of town, get up into the mountains a little bit. That way then she can get out and run around. I do have to go back to work tomorrow. Got a week off, which has been pretty nice. So she's really enjoyed that because she's had somebody here all the time. But as I said, being prepared, there's a lot of different variations of being prepared. Like when we come out here, I carry a couple things all the time. It never fails whenever we're out in the woods. This is a close, hike. The river is pretty swollen right now, and yes, she's still out running around. But for the most part, in that being prepared. When I do come out, it doesn't matter whether it's just for a simple little walk around here a bit, or if we're going to go out on a big up onto the mountain. We are on the mountain, but the road is just up around the corner, and there's plenty of people right up and down the trail. But I always carry a pocket knife. Always carry a pocket knife. You have no idea how handy this thing can come in when and if you ever do get lost. Okay? That's one. Number two, a lighter. Always carry a lighter. Yes, you fall in the water, the flint will get wet. But tell you what, if you get out of the wind and the elements and get out of the water, eventually this will light. And there's plenty of places you can find wood. Look underneath logs, look underneath old trees that are up off the ground. All this stuff underneath is dry. You can easily light a fire and be very comfortable within that reasoning right there. Another thing they tell you is to always never hike alone. Okay, I'm not hiking alone. Got my pup with me. She's big enough to where she can take care of herself, and if anything does happen to me, she pretty much knows she can go up to that trail and she can wait. And she'll find somebody eventually, and she's pretty good at it. And she's in the water again. Okay, any which direction, I know that she's going to be wet by the time the end of this video. But being prepared, yes, in all aspects of life, always be prepared. The Jeep, I have a shovel, I have a fire extinguisher, and I do have a gallon of water. Gallon of water is mainly for Sarah, but at the same time, many a times during the summer, you see a little grass fire starting, something that is very simple to put out. Grab the shovel, get out there, snuff it out, and we're all good so it doesn't, grow into something bigger. We've had bigger fires around here, and it's not pretty. It's really going to take years and years and years, and probably beyond my lifetime to grow all back. But for the most part, being prepared as you come out here, I've got layers of clothes. So I've got a quilted flannel, I've got a hoodie, and then I got a long sleeve t-shirt up underneath. Right now I am a little warm. I may get rid of this here soon, but for the most part it is raining, so I'm trying to stay dry. That's the main thing is going out in the cold, dress in layers. You may first get out of your vehicle and it is chilly, but once you start walking, you're going to get warm. So that would be the first layer to come off, okay? You don't want your core layer, which is my long sleeve t-shirt, you don't want that soaking wet. And yes, I am wearing cotton, which is not the best thing in the world. I'd rather be wearing a lot of different materials, but for the most part, once that gets wet, it's going to take a lot of body heat and a lot of energy to dry that all back out. The hoodie alone, I could pull this off and then put this back on also, have a little bit more breathing room for that t-shirt to dry out. It's just one of those type of things you have to be aware of. Simple and easy. Footwear, okay? Wear boots. It's raining, okay? I know the trails are muddy. That's why I have a pair of boots on. Doesn't have to be anything fancy. You know they're going to get wet. You know they're going to get muddy. That's just the name of the game. That's all it is, Scouts. Seriously, it's real simple, real easy. Another thing too in that is like, you know, headwear. Okay, I got a cap on. It's keeping my head warm. It's keeping it dry. Okay, and I got the hoodie. I can pull up if I need it. Yeah, that'd be up to you. If that doesn't bother you, but boy, I tell you what, those drops of water off the branches down the back of your neck, okay, they're cold. I'm not going to lie to you, and I'm sure a lot of you know the same reasons. So, but we figured we'd come out, just make a simple little video on being prepared. But for right now, for what we're doing today, I am so fully confident that me and my pup, we could survive the night out here. We did find a hollowed out tree, which we could easily crawl into, light a little fire right outside the front of it, and we would stay warm and dry throughout the night. Then in the morning, we're going to be on the trail. All we got to wait for is somebody to come along. So if I twisted my ankle, broke my leg, however, whatever, I know I would get help easily within 24 hours, and I know I could be out here all night long. Sarah, she has water. She's perfectly happy with that. She likes to eat grass. Kind of weird, but that's her thing. Squirrels, and probably a bunny rabbit. She could easily find one of those two for her. Me, I'd be okay. If I go hungry for the night, I go hungry for the night. I probably wouldn't get a lot of sleep anyway because of the situation, but that's just the way it is. But Scouts, always go hiking with somebody so you have a friend with you just in case something does happen. Like I said, I'm in an area where I know I can get help really fairly easy, and I'm not too worried about it at this point. I also do have let me see here, an analog watch. Okay, this is another thing. You should be carrying a compass, but today I know where we're at. I'm very familiar with this trail, and I know which way is which. But an analog watch is a compass. We'll go over that in some other video. I'm going to show you how that works, because I tell you what, if you're out in the woods and you don't have a compass, that's at least some way to know which way you're going to go, north, south, east, or west. It'll at least let you know where to go. If you have a map, that's even all the better. All you got to do is find out generally which way's north, and then from that point, you should be able to figure out where you're at and get back home. So, till next time, Scouts, you all stay prepared. Bye now.